Hello YouTube, I'm the world's strongest man and I'm taking on the world's strongest door. Right, here I am in Latham Steel Doors in the West Midlands, right in the centre of the United Kingdom. So I've got Nick here, who's a representative from Latham Steel Doors. And tell me a bit about the doors, mate, before we get attacking them. What makes them so special?
So we've got a high security residential steel door here. So what sort of sets us apart really from the rest of the market in terms of the front doors is we've got a 19-point locking system on this, which is sort of our tried and tested.
So 19 point, you mean all the...
Yeah. So we've got the dog bolts, we've got shoe bolts top and bottom, we've got the side locks.
Both sides.
Yeah.
And this is 100% steel.
Yes.
Everything's steel, even that.
Yeah. So that's steel. It's got polyester powder coat on the front.
Okay.
There's actually steel reinforcement channels in there as well.
When you lock the door, you've got 2 here, 3 there, 2 at the bottom, and obviously the same the other side as well.
You can actually go again. It's a double throw lock.
Right. So there's more that come out.
No, it comes out even further.
Oh, right. Yeah. Right, so there's 19 anchor points.
Yes, yeah. So we've got 3 top, 3 bottom. We've got the side locks there. We've got the main sash lock, there's a privacy lock, and we've got the dog bolts as well.
Yeah. So Latham Steel Doors started out back in 2010, and the crime rate in the West Midlands. So I think we're the 3rd highest for break-ins in the United Kingdom.
Yes.
And over 60% of the break-ins come through the front door. So I guess that this is why Latham's Steel Doors started out, is because they got fed up of getting break-ins with the local area. They wanted something that was reliable, affordable, and robust, and that lasted time. I see you've got some doors set up on the wall there.
Yeah,
are they your doors?
No. So we've got a standard UPVC and a composite here as well. We thought for the benefit of the test, we'd sort of go through what you typically find on a residential property.
All right, let's go over there then. Yeah. So if you drive down the street on my estate, 90% of houses have got doors like this, and this is like the standard UPVC.
Yeah, pretty much what you see on most doors. I mean, obviously there's little wooden doors as well, but UPVC, you see those on, what you say, most of the UK properties. They are everywhere. This is a composite door, so sort of next step up from your UPVC doors. It's become very popular over the last sort of 10 years.
Okay, so out of the 2, which one's toughest? This one?
That would be tougher than that one, yeah.
Okay, and this wall, it's normal house brick, and you've got breeze block behind it. Exactly what a house would
Exactly what it's done, yeah. So we have actually put some additional reinforcements on the back, just because we're a little bit worried about you going straight through the wall. Okay. But, you know, strong wall for a strong man.
Okay, so I guess, do you want me to have a go at 2 normal doors?
Yeah, we thought we'd just basically sort of demonstrate, attack demonstration on your UPVC and then your composite, and then what we'll do is we'll switch them out for a couple of Latham's doors, and then we'll have a crack at those as well.
Okay, let's get it. Right then, Nick's been very nice and given me a selection of tools to use on these doors. So we've got a normal UPVC, which is 90% of the doors in the UK. That's what I've got on some of my properties, and then a composite as well. Obviously, if you've got a bit of a nicer house, you're gonna have the composite door. So if it was me trying to get into a house, I'm not gonna mess about. You know, I'm not gonna use screwdrivers. I'm not gonna be picking the lock. I'm gonna, the size of me, I'm gonna be full on brunt, as quick as we can, get through that door. If I was gonna steal something, that'd be the way to do it. Smash, go in, grab, get out. I'm gonna go straight for the sledgehammer, and if that doesn't work, I can always come back and go for the chrome bar or the battering ram. So yeah, let's give this the standard UK door the beast test drive. Right, here we go. So when I used to live on the council estate, this is exactly the same front door as I used to have. So same lock, feels the same. So let's give it a go. In, TV, jewellery, gone. I mean, what we're talking there, 20 seconds, if that. Next door, the composite. Right, okay, second door. So this is the composite door. So this is a lot stronger material. This is made of like wood, UPVC, plastic, bits of metal in there. So this should, and it feels a lot sturdier. This should hold a lot better. But let's go for it. Again, I'm going to use a sledgehammer because that's what I would use if I'm trying to break in. I'm not going to be quiet. You know, if I start using screwdrivers and chisels, you're going to hear that echoing down the street. So you might as well go all out, don't you? Right, okay. whew, was that 25, 30 seconds? Okay, in, TV, valuables, out. By the time I'm in the house, people are still getting out of bed, looking out the window, thinking what's going on. By the time I've gone in, nicked what I wanted, and got out, they're only just phoning the police. So, that door is crap. Yeah? And that, again, that's what 90% of the UK have. Probably the other 9% have a door like this, a bit stronger. I've damaged your wall, guys, sorry. But it just goes to show, this is how a door is fixed. So they put the raw bolts through the UPVC, straight into the plastic, straight into the breeze block. So it's solid. So, I mean, look, the frame nearly gave out. The brickwork nearly gave out before the door did. It's going to be interesting to see how these Latham steel doors hold up now. There we go, Latham steel door now in place. So, this is solid steel. Even this, what you look is painted, that's not plastic, that is steel. It's all been bolted in, it's the same as it would as in a house. And it's locked. That feels sturdy. So, I guess there's nothing more other than to go at it. There is, for the past 24, they are tested to 3 minutes. So basically, someone like myself attacking the store for 3 minutes, that's what they are tested for. So, I guess I'm going to give myself 3 minutes to try and get through this door and go from there, basically. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. I think I've nearly got it. This is the problem you'd have as a burglar, you have to be fit. Right, got that one. 10 seconds. Yeah. Three minutes. Ooh. I reckon another minute and I get it. It's still not gone enough, so I couldn't even get my hand in and turn the key or anything. It's literally just these bottom anchors. Right, so if this door withstands 3 minutes of that from the world's strongest man, fair to say that's a pass 24.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, that.
Now this one is the STS 202 and it's the, what is it, BR level?
BR level 3.
BR level 3, so they've got ratings from 1 to 6, 1 being the worst, 6 being the best. This is 3, so it's mid-range. And this is more of a very commercial door, a lot more reinforced. How thick is the steel, do we know?
1.2 mil.
So I'm going to give it the same treatment as I did the residential door. I'm going to go 3 minutes and see if we can break in. And this is more of like a commercial setting. Okay, 3, 2.
Go.
It's going. Was it so much of a dead stop? It seems so much more energy. Come on. Time.
Hey?
3 minutes 10.
Yeah.
That's just not giving. Tell you what's so much harder. It's like the sledgehammer would bounce back off that door and help me retrieve it. Whereas this one, because it's so much more dense, it's like the hammer's sticking in the door almost. I have to drag it back. So it's actually a lot harder to hit because it's so much more dense. Okay, so 3 minutes, full attack on this security door. And to be honest, the door's held up great. It's the frame, isn't it? Like the bricks are starting to come away. Look at this. I mean, if I were to carry on now, seeing what I've seen, I think I've got a bit of a better strategy. Watch this. So, the only way to get into a property through a Latham steel door is to destroy the house. Not the door, destroy the house. 100% I'm getting one of these doors for my property. That's some testament, that is. Can we, once we wrapped up here, can we pick a door for me?
Absolutely, mate.
I'm picking a door. So 3 minutes, took a break. So we're talking 4 minutes of the world's strongest man going absolutely balls out with a sledgehammer, and the only way he could get in was by destroying the house. Now I will say this, right? This is a studio. You've got to think a house will have a little bit more reinforcement in it, so they replicate it the best they can, but there's going to be it's going to be siliconed in, it's going to be, there's a lot more things. I wouldn't be able to pull that door out because it'll be siliconed in as well. You've got to fight the silicon. So you could probably add another 2 minutes for that, all the extra little bolts and, all the silicon, proper brickwork. I see you've got one more door over there.
Yeah.
But I noticed on this one, you fought ahead on this one. So I won't be able to attack the frame on this one because they've welded brackets on, so I can't attack the framework either. So, no door handle. Jesus Christ.
This is a fire exit, so it opens outwards. So we've we've reinforced the wall because we were worried about it coming down on you.
Right, okay. Right, last but not least. So this looks different. It looks like it's hinged on the outside. So this is an outward door. So, and what grade is this? So this is STS 202 again?
Yeah, STS 202. This is a BR2 rate fire exit door. So this is our most secure fire
BR2?
BR2, yeah.
What was that one? That's BR3.
Yeah.
This is BR, so this is a lower rating.
Yes, it is, yeah.
So it's a lower rating fire exit. So it's going to go on commercial properties.
Yeah, exactly that.
On when you get hallways in apartments, that kind of thing.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Go. This is what burglars would do. They'd have a cup of tea here and a biscuit in between hits. 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
I think you were right. Even though it's a lower rating, because it's an outwards opening door, so much harder. So I managed to get the front skin off, but it's still bolted to the frame. So even though it looks the door's opening, it's not. And I say even attacking the framework, it's out the question because of this. I reckon I could spend at least, let's say I've done 3, I could spend at least another 7 minutes and not get in there. So the difference from an inwards opening to an outwards opening is insane. So would you say as a guide for most people out there, always, or as a rule of thumb, try and have an outward opening door?
Always more secure.
Always more secure. I'm going to do another 10 hits, just right down the middle. Let's just see what happens. Fair play, I've been defeated there. Well, there you go, guys. I think that's a wrap for the door. So, just to prove a point though, the general public door, you might as well leave your front door wide open. That's being brutally honest. Like a normal 10 stone bloke could probably kick that down within 10, 20 seconds. Composite's a little bit more, maybe a minute for the average person. But these, Jesus. I mean, we're talking 3 minutes 10. What was that? 3 minutes 50. And that's when I'm learning the tips and, the tips and tricks of where to hit, and these guys are even telling me where to hit. And this is the most impressive, and I think the more the point is just because it's outwards opening. I haven't even made a dent in it. I mean, yes, of course the panel damage, but in terms of the actual door, nothing. I reckon 2 of me for 10 minutes, taking it in turns with a sledgehammer, might just get through it. But yeah, 1 person, the police are going to arrive long before you get through that door. So, yeah, fair play, good quality. Right, who's going to show me around the factory and let me pick my door out?
Right, this is the showroom. These are all our commercial doors. So we've got a range of fire exit with outside access handles on there. We walk round, we'll lead onto our front doors.
Okay, so these are all the fire exit commercial doors. And these are the front doors.
These are the front doors, Eddie. So obviously you can see we've got a right range of colours, patterns, all different configurations of glass designs and handle setups.
Nice.
We try to cater for everything, so whether you're having your door opening into your property or if you're going to have it opening out, again we've got a real range to accommodate for everything for you.
Sound, okay. Right, well, let's go pick one then.
Yeah, see what you fancy.
I'd say something like this.
Yeah.
Could you put a pattern in it like that, like a wood effect? Can you do something?
Yeah, so we've got like the cottage design, so something like this. So this is your sort of one of our most popular designs. So you've got your sort of grooves in there, and then we've got different sorts of assortments of glass sizes. You can have them cut and change.
So I would say that door.
Yeah. So
with
cottage style.
With 1 window.
With the 1 window.
No, not the 3.
Yeah, not the 3. Yeah, we can accommodate that for you.
Anthracite grey.
Anthracite grey, no problem at all.
With a letterbox. And
letterbox.
Handle and.
Handle, stick that on there for you.
Easy as that then.
Superb.
Okay, I'll get, is it Nick? I'll get Nick showing me around, give you a little tour of the factory now.
Yeah, perfect.
So Nick, I'm well impressed with them doors, mate. I mean, in order for me to get through one of your steel doors, I had to literally destroy the brickwork. Yeah. And then the other door is just not a cat and house chance. Talk me through it. I mean, you said it started back in 2010. They started it up because of the crime in the area. 60%.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're looking at the crime stats there. You've got 67% coming through the door, third highest sort of residential burglary area in the UK. I mean, when Alex started the company back in 2010, it was sort of a niche market, sort of the steel doors. There weren't many sort of people out there doing it, and obviously, steel's a far more stronger substance than anything else. Than the UPC, obviously the UPC and the composite that we've seen. And it's just sort of grown organically from there, really. I mean, it started with more sort of the commercial and then the industrials, the fire exit doors, and the residential was just a
side quest.
Well, we always did sort of like a residential version of the door, but it was always a natural pivot point for us, really. And then over the last sort of few years, we put a lot more R&D and time and effort into the front doors, especially with things like the Pass 24 rating, which is what you see on all the new builds.
Yeah.
We've just had some go through testing now, so all of our glazing and handles have been tested to Pass 24 as well. So we've got some more stuff coming.
I noticed like the warehouse is just full of stock.
Yes.
So is that something you pride yourself on? Is like the turnaround time from ordering it to fitting it?
Exactly that, yeah. So we've got a massive range of stock stuff. You can literally turn up, get it. For things like powder coating, visions, louvers, we've got a very quick turnaround time.
So you could, like, if I wanted a pink door, you could get that done. So if I ordered a pink door today, how long would it be to get that delivered to my house and fitted?
10 days plus delivery.
10 days, wow.
Yeah, I mean, we've got fast track available, things like that as well. It just depends on the job, really. We always do whatever we can for the customer to keep them happy as well.
Right, we're in the new warehouse then.
Yes.
Right, so the aim of this is to obviously grow and become one of the main door suppliers in the UK.
Yeah, exactly that. We just want to be able to make sure that we've got enough stock on to be able to basically supply to our customers. So one of the things that we always find is that whenever we move in somewhere, I mean, that's our second premises. We were in Timmy's Road established before that. We just end up brimming just really, really quickly in terms of just because of the volume of stock we keep on hand. So again, just a natural expansion for us was to look at getting something a little bit bigger. So yeah, so this is our, what we're calling Warehouse 2 at the moment, or WH2.
Warehouse 2. So you're keeping that one and this one? This
yes,
that
exactly that,
stock.
yeah. So we're going to bring all of the main stock, body of stock from here. You know, we're going to have racking going at 10 metres. So we should be able to keep, I think, something like 2-3 times the amount of stock in. So, and we've got the container market now as well. We actually make containers.
Oh, okay,
too,
so you're branching out and doing
exactly that. I mean, there's, you know, one of the things that we always sort of pride ourselves on is that we bring the quality and sort of like the price point to any of the arenas that we sort of move into, but also we grow organically. So we don't sort of force where we need to be. It's sort of like we can take our time, we can research, we can do our R&D on the products that we're going to put out and stuff like that. And then obviously, as we've seen before, with the stuff that we have tested and things like that as well. So we can, you know, bring a quality product into whatever the market is that we're sort of entering at the time.
Right, well, I mean, that's a wrap for the day. We started off smashing out two normal doors.
Yes.
I mean, both of them lasted less than 30 seconds, which is quite appalling, let's be honest. So pretty much any man can get in your house within 30 seconds, take what they want and be gone, before anyone's even got up off the couch and had a look out the window. So that gives you some idea. So I'm well impressed. Latham steel doors, they've thumbs up from me.
Thanks,
thumbs up from
Thanks
me.
for coming in.
Literally impenetrable. So anyone's looking for a new front door, give Latham's a shout and see what they can do for you. I say the price is affordable, and as I've proven, they are impenetrable. They are just amazing, and you can have it custom painted any colour. You can have windows, you can have panels.
Yeah, glazing, panels, size,
absolutely
overlights,
anything.
whatever,
And in Australia as well, so not just the UK.
And yeah, if you're in Australia, you can have one down there as well.
Brilliant. Well, thank you, mate. I appreciate you inviting me down. I've had fun. I've had fun today.
Enjoyed having you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. There we go, guys. World's strongest man versus world's strongest door. I would say a success or a fail. It's a bit of both. What did you say?
You've ripped the house down.
Yeah, I mean, it was a success in one way where I got in, but I think in terms of like world's strongest door, they dubbed themselves as the UK strongest door, not the world's strongest. That's me just being silly, but thumbs up from me. Like, I never thought I would be at the point where I couldn't break a door down. Like, I've never had to do it in the past. I've never had to bash a door down or get in anywhere. But as I say, imagine someone my size trying to get into your house. It's a scary thought, isn't it? It is a scary thought, and there are ways to stop people like me. So there you go, Latham Steel Doors. Check them out, link in the bio below, and I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Big love the beast. Take care.